Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys were on, if you found me on Facebook or not. I'm going to just kind of hang out here for a few minutes to see if anybody finds me. I'm going to go over to my channel and maybe do some kind of a announcement. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. Okay, and I can't remember. Okay, so there's nobody here yet. So let's see here. Playlist. Turn on account. There we go. Oh, you guys, you found it. Y'all are so smart. I don't need to go on there. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, Kay. Tina Kay. I'm sorry. Keep calling you Kay. Tina. How are you ladies doing today? I might have a little surprise to show you here during this broadcast. So we'll see. Good morning, Carol. I got 2 Carols this morning. I hope y'all brought something. Look, I got a cup of coffee because when that gets cold and I don't want to drink it anymore, then I got some water and then I got some leftover Dr. Pepper. You think I'm going to be in it for the long haul? I'm ready. I had the morning, well, I always have Mondays off, but I had this morning off, and I thought, what better way to spend it than with my YouTube community? Yay! I hope everybody's doing well. Can y'all hear me? Chemo hats. Oh, how precious. I love that. I love that very much. It's so nice when you find something to do for other people, right? I had planned on sorting through all this stuff to show you guys what I've been working on, but I'll give it just a minute and I'll work through it somehow. It has been so long since I've used StreamYard, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to figure it out. I'm so glad you guys are here. Guys, shh, calm down, calm down. Mara's blocking the door. Mara, nobody can come in if you're there. Give me one moment. You're just chatting away. Well, repeat everything you just said, Denny. I'll be right back. I've got to take care of a little business. I'll be right back. Where's little Nugget? Where's Nugget? Come here, Nugget. Want to say hi to all my peeps? You want to say hi to all my peeps? Okay. Hold on. You guys have met Lila, right? Meet Maisie! We got a little sister for Lila. Yes, we do. We do need to plan that. We do need... Look, here's Maisie, guys. Say hi, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. Look. Is she not the most adorable? I don't want Lila to feel left out. Hi. Hi, my sweet girl. What you guys think of my babies? Good morning, Dee. How's it going? You're on spring break? Nice. Yeah, Mama Kay, it's been a long time. I have been meaning to write you or, oh, isn't they sweet? Yeah, they're just starting to get along. We've had, this one is interesting. So cute, right? They're both so adorables. Lila is a long-haired Chihuahua and Shih Tzu mix. Oh, she's so sweet. And this one is a Chorky, a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. They are so adorbs. Okay, y'all can get down and play in here. Okay, play in here. Yeah, but baby isn't trained, potty trained at all. Can you open the door? Can you open the door? Hold on, here. Now you can't block the doorway, Mara. Go on. They're both scared to death of Mara. She's the cat. She's our older cat, and yeah, they don't like her. They don't get on. Oh, it's so great to see everybody. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I hope it's not too early for you guys. I just thought I had the day off, and I thought, well, I always have, like I said, I always have Mondays off. But I thought, you know what? I'm not going to work. I'm going to play. And I thought if I could do diamond painting at the same time, I would do that. But then I wouldn't be able to read all the comments. And so can you hear me okay? You can see me okay? All the video, audio things doing okay? So I want to talk about this. Look at this. Me too, Dee. I made this this took me hardly any time. Oops. I'm gonna, guys, don't fight. Don't fight. Lila looks at me like, she started it. I love narrating their little looks. Oh, me too. Me too, Kay. It's been a long time coming, right? So I made this the other day. Thank you, Denny. I thought you might like those colors. They're so fun. And what it is, a while back, okay, guys, be nice. Be nice. They're chewing at each other's mouths. So I got a pack like this. It was just a grab bag, fashion plus 1 pound. This was in the stuff that my sister-in-law found for me. It just says mixed fibers, acrylic. I think it's just acrylic. I thought it was something. It says mixed fibers. Oh, shoot. I thought there was a little cotton in it, but not. Oh, well. So, anyway, it's that. I think it's acrylic and polyester. It's very, very soft. Carol, isn't that fun? Don't you wish you could, like, jot it all down real quick? Anyway, there was, I can't remember how many balls. I want to say 6 or 7 of these skeins of yarn, and I used just about all of it except for this one skein. And so it was on my shelf. Now, I have to say, I keep going back and forth. You know, for those of you that know me, I just don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know if I'm collecting yarns or if I'm saving them up for a rainy day or what, but I kept being drawn to this yarn. And it's like I would not normally wear yellows and oranges at all. I mean, not those are not me. Oh, I keep hitting that. Sorry. But it's got that teal and purple in it and a little bit of lavender, and those are my colors. So I just threw it together basically, and it's one of those where you start from the bottom and you measure. I made it way too wide. I thought it was cotton. I don't know why I thought it had cotton in it. Guys, calm down. And I thought, okay, it's not going to stretch, but it's acrylic, and so it goes wah 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 wah. So anyway, it's just a a simple summer thing I can throw over top of like a cami or even a white button-down shirt. And because it's not cotton, I think it's a good thing because I think cotton rubs off on what's ever underneath it. The colors. I wore this on top of this tank top, this cami the other day, and at work, and it didn't leave. You know how it leaves a whole bunch of fibers? This didn't leave anything. So I'm glad about that. Guys, can we just nap for a little bit? Huh? If you guys could see these two, they're so funny. Is everybody still here? Hi, Darlene. How are you? Yeah, it'll be nice for spring. I can wear it, like with a cami for the warmer weather, and I can put a turtleneck. I could find different color turtlenecks, right? Like a violet or a teal color. I think it's just kind of fun that I put that together. And I'm looking here in my stash. Oh. And I'm trying to find all the thongs that I have finished, I have completed, and I didn't organize it too awfully well. So let me see if I can find, okay, some of these things I don't know if I've already shown you. If you've already seen it, just say, hey, already showed it. So, Deb, hi, honey. So I made this Tunisian, this is a Tunisian cowl, and it's a long, it's old. Not old, but I can't wear it anymore because it is wool. And this is another one of those projects. I saw the yarn on my shelf, and I thought, I've only got one skein. Cowl, let's do it. Oh. And it's really tight. But I'm loving, fibers. I love the stitch pattern. And so, yeah, I like it. Okay, you two. Come on, calm down. Calm down. So, Darlene, hold on a second. You didn't see the newest member of my family. Come here. Come here. Come here, Maisie. Come here. Come here. She's a little wiggle worm. She just wants to play all day. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this little face. She's she's trying to concentrate on Lila. Isn't that face just adorable? This is Mr. Happy's puppy, though. She just is attached to him at the hip, and just so anyway, this I told you about. Now I need to make a different stack. Okay. Deb, you've already seen her. Okay, so Mama Kay, think about what works for you, as far as summer goes. Sundays are really the only days that really work for me. I mean, to be honest. So it would have to be like Sunday after church sometime we could meet. Okay, so I had been on a little kick too. And my kick was making loveys. I had some other yarn that, no, it was a, I love this yarn, Prince, and it was in the colorway Sunset. This is Sunset. He is, but right now he's a puppy. He's a puppy person because the cats don't get on with him. So I have been making these little loveys. I picked these up years ago. There were bunnies and different colors. There were chicks. There were frogs. There were a couple lambs. And Sabrina! Well, hi! Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. It's so wonderful to see you. I can't stay as I'm at work. Wow, watch the Oh, lots of hugs to you, Sabrina. Love you, girl. Mwah. For those of you that don't know, Sabrina is a native of France, and you can't tell by the way she talks at all. But I think she currently lives in the UK. But anyway, I've been making these loveys. Now, let me explain something. This, look how cute. I cut the tags off, of course. But there was some other yarn that I had used, and now I can't for the life of me remember what it is or was. And I just remembered I have another top I wanted to show you guys. But anyway, I had 3 of them made that I was going to be gifting my grandchildren. Well, for those of you that are new, my grandchildren are, no, my children have abandoned me, and their children they won't allow their children to communicate with me at all. So I really don't have grandchildren. But I don't want to go into that. I had these 3 little ones, and I thought, I'm going to take those to work, because every once in a while, a patient will come in with a baby. And I thought, I think I'm going to take those and give them to the babies. And in the first week, I got rid of 2 in the first couple days, actually. And on a Saturday, there was a baby that came in, and I kept saying, they're going to come back, because they had to come back for something. And I kept thinking to myself, they'll, as soon as they come back, I'll give them the one that, and I got busy. I completely forgot about it. So I thought, well, this sounds like a ministry to me. So I am making these. And this is, I think I have one more little tiny stuffy that I still have to sew in the ends. But I have one more stuffy, and then that's all I have. So I'm hoping that at the end of, after Easter's over with, that they'll have sales going on all of those the tiny stuffed animals, and then I can get a whole bunch of them for next to nothing. Because, I mean, I love all of those Thai beanie babies and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason, I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Now, these do have eyes on them, and I don't know if they're Brenda! Hi, sweetheart! Oh, I was just thinking about you, girl. I was just thinking about you. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if those eyes will come off, and I'm hoping that the parents, will be careful when they, gift them to them. So that's the thing I get worried about. Um, I made something else that I wanted to. They look okay that because they're really inset, so they're not like babies can bite them and get them in their mouth. I am going. Brenda, I'm sorry. Did you see this? I am trying to find these little plushies. I found them at Walmart several years ago after Easter, and they're really tiny. I mean, you could see from my hand. Um. Uh. Oh. Okay. Good. Good. Um. Okay, that's a good idea. But I want tiny ones because I don't want to make these loveys too big. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna be right back, you guys, and because there's something else I made that I did want to make sure I showed you in this video. So hold on just a minute. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Danny. I was gonna ask my boss, because he goes in there every once in a while, ask him if he's seen them before. Okay, I'll be right back. Black? No, not black. I'll be back. Come on. Come on. So, look, Brenda. Look, Brenda. She's my newest stuffy. Aren't they? Isn't she adorable? This is Maisie. I think she wants to just kind of nap, and she likes just being right up there. Yeah, Denny, how are your grand kiddos? Growing like weeds, I'm sure. Look at this. Last night, she was laying right here on my shoulder with her head way back there. Isn't she adorable? Brenda, have you met? Well, this is Maisie. Have you met my other puppy, Lila? Come here, Lila. Come here. Come here. She's going like this. I don't want to be on camera. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here, baby. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Oh, no, she didn't want to be on camera. You want to just hang out with me? Okay, you hang out with me. So, I started talking about just finding yarn on my shelves and just picking out what I want to make, okay? And just picking the yarn first and then finding something to make. Well, I had some cakes, and I think they're called marble cakes. Let me see here if I have the ball band. Let's see here. What? No, I can't find the ball band. This is not for you. This is not for you, honey. I apologize. I'm all over the place. Darlene, isn't she adorable? You can hardly see her. There she is. There she is. So I found this. Okay, I had two, maybe three. Can't remember if I had 2 or 3 of these marble cakes. And this is, I had every intent. She's a daddy's girl. Yeah, she's a daddy's girl. She loves her daddy. She'll sit right in the crook where his elbow is, underneath his elbow. No, Tina, get this. I have a huge bag. Not like a garbage bag, but like a gift bag, and I just shoved them all in there. Not one single one of those doggy sweaters sold. Not a one. And I even brought the price down. They just want Walmart stuff for Walmart prices, and I couldn't do that. So now I have an entire bag of sweaters. I have nothing nothing to do with those. So, okay, I had this, and it's such a soft yarn. I think maybe this is, well, no, this is 100% acrylic. And I thought, I'm going to make something with this. I didn't think I had enough to make an actual cardigan because I was thinking long cardigan. But I just started working on making something, and it turned out to be a top. So let me show you. Let's see here. Okay, you gotta sit down on my lap. Come here. Come here. Sit down right here. So, yep. Here it is. With a little bit of a bell sleeve. Isn't that fun? And I just used, how did I do it? I did a double crochet row, and then, oh yeah, a double crochet, a V, a three double crochets in the center of the V, and then V stitch, and then a double crochet. So it's like a section, right? And it's not a cardigan, Mama Kate. It's just a sweater I put on top. Ta-da! And it turned out so lovely, so warm, so cozy. I just love it. And again, just like this, it's not my colors. They're a lot lighter, but I don't care. For the first time, Lila, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. No. I gotta find something to throw at her. Yeah, it's very muted. I mean, I think the colorway was called champagne, maybe, but it's just very, very muted with some light peach. Now it's showing up a tan, but this is actually like a peach color here, and it's got some mocha and some pinks. Yeah, it's just so soft. It's very soft, and I just love it. And I didn't get a whole lot of compliments on it because people are starting to know Petra makes her own tops. But it was just so funny the way it happened. I just looked at my shelf and I saw the cakes and I thought, I don't want those big old cakes sitting on there. I want to use them. And I did. So, okay. So I made that top and I made this top. Oh, yes. Yes, yes it would. Or or a white turtleneck cuz there's white running through the whole thing. Or pink. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking at my shelves and I am just so attracted to the pinks that are all over. I'm just loving the light, not bright fuchsia pinks like I should be wearing, but more like the rose pink, the petal pinks. So anyway, okay, so I got those two done. And I finished another project. Let me see. Yep, here it is. You don't know what to do. This is gorgeous, guys. This is amazingly gorgeous. This is a pattern by, well, I keep saying it's by Shandy, but it's not Shandy. It's, Shandy shows how to make it, but the designer is Janet. No, honey. She's chewing on my shirt. It's Janet Pippin. Oop. And this is called the Acorn. No, Acorn. Adorn. That's a big difference between adorn and acorn. Anyway. Linda, hi. Thank you for showing love. That's so precious of you. Thank you so much. Oh, Linda, don't go anywhere. I want to show you something first, or someone. Look. Look at this cutie patootie, Linda. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. She's sitting here on my lap. I'm keep moving around. She doesn't know how to get comfortable. Oh, she just put us. Oh, you dingleberry. Stop. Anyway, you can't keep it clean. Well, if it's underneath something, I can keep it clean. I know. We call her Maisie. Linda, we call her Maisie. No, don't do that. No. She wants to. Here, stay up here. Come up here. Okay, so this project here, okay, it's called Adorn. And when I saw it, I thought, okay, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I always get the free patterns, always. Well, unless it's like a reprint of the same, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, Roberta. Hi. Unless it's a white becomes tie-dye. What was I saying? I'd always download her patterns, but I go back and forth between I don't have enough yarn for that one. I don't have the right colors, and so I'm always like I just don't make them. EFA. What's EFA? What's EFA, Linda? Is that a knit or crochet? So I haven't sewn in the ends, and there's very few ends to sew in, mind you. But I have this. I did it. I didn't make the wrap. That's a purse puppy. Yes, it. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, nice. Oh, and what's it called? Copula. Oh, I'm gonna be showing something here in just a minute, Linda. Um, that has to do with that. Okay. Um, going back to this, I didn't have enough to make the shrug. Oh, let me finish this one here. This one. Mr. Happy decided to take her with him when he went to go get dinner yesterday afternoon. And he puts her inside his jacket right here and he holds her like this. Well, he got in the car and he started driving and she worked her way down his sleeve and where she was laying around his wrist on his sleeve. Then she crawled back up. He had her, brought her back up, and then he has an inside pocket, and she sat in the pocket. It was so funny. I said, "Where is she?" He opened up his jacket, and there she was in the pocket. Oh, oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, she is a pocket baby. She's a pocket baby. Um, so, um, I downloaded the pattern and I just really liked it. And there was a reason why. Linda, get this. It used beads. I was so excited to be able to use my beads. So I dug them out. I found some beads and I ran out of the one, but I had another one that had a silver inside of it instead of the clear, and I went ahead and used that instead, and you can't really tell the difference. But I went to my stash over here. I really wanted to make it in a wool or wool blend, and I saw this yarn and I went, I've just got to do it in this particular color. I made it for a Christmas gift, and I didn't. I had other yarns that I could have used, but these colors become the person that I'm gifting it to. What's the matter, baby? And so, and I only had 2 skeins of it, and I didn't want to use any more. So I used the scarf pattern of the Adorn instead of the wrap. And here it is. Isn't this, isn't it lovely? and it's a fingering weight. And what you do is you start it on one end, and you go and go and go, and then you do the fringe, and then you come back and do the fringe on the other end. Now, I did not put I did not put beads in the fringe. I just put it in the, you can kind of see it. Can you see the beads? Yeah, you can see the beads in this row here, kind of sparkling. I just think it looks so pretty, and it's got a little bit of extra weight on it because it's because of those beads. And I can already see I made a mistake, but it doesn't matter. Nobody can see it. So yeah, isn't that pretty? Let me get it up close so you can see the yarn and some of the beads. There you go. and you can see the fringe. I didn't make the fringe as long as the pattern called for because I ran out of yarn, but that's okay. They didn't have to be that long. And I love it because you can wear it just single. You can wrap it several times around. And it's, because it's a #1 fingering weight, look how tight it gets here. And it's a squishy. It's got yarn. It has wool and acrylic in it, or no, wool and polyester, I think maybe. But it's a triple crochet, but it's not really a V. It's like 2 triple crochets, and then when you go do the next one, you put the 2 triple crochets in the center, which forces them apart. It's really, really neat. So, yeah, that's what I made while I was gone, while I was not on YouTube. Oh my gosh, she's curled up in my lap. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. So, Linda, what caused me to talk about the shrug is, okay, so I gotta put stuff on the floor. I had made this a couple years ago, okay? This is the Glada, I can't remember. It starts with Gal. I can't remember how to spell it, but oh, wait a minute. I have the pattern right here. Does it say Glacka. Let me see. I don't know if you can see the Glacka. Glacked. I don't know how to. I don't know Scottish. I don't know how to say that. But anyway, I made this years ago. Okay, and when I started making it, I got to about right here at the end of this cream color, and I tried it on, and I was like, this is not going to be big enough. So I added way more. I mean, I added, see, this green right here was part of the pattern. And so I added basically this blue or navy and this green. I added that entire section, okay, of this. I added more rows. It's the same stitch, but I just added a lot more rows. That's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's like 14 rows. And I love the feel of this. I love this yarn. However, it's too big. And it's like, because the edges are like this, there's no edging around it. I can't do short rows on it because it would look odd. Like right up here around the neck, it would look really odd if I put short rows in there. So I didn't. And now it's like I'm always fighting with this, and it's just really frustrating. I love it, but it's always frustrating. And so, what does Petra decide to do but pull out some more yarn? Now the thing is it calls for a 3-weight yarn, and I don't have a lot of 3-weight wool blend yarns. Most of it is fingering. Yeah, most of it is fingering. And so I'm like, okay, this is really odd. But what I ended up doing is I went to my shelves and I went, what what colors would I wear? What are my favorite colors in this palette? Because it needs 6 different colors. You have to pick out 6 different colors. I found them. Now I'm going to hold up. Let me take the hook out here. I'm going to hold up this little, well, let me see if I can just do the colors and not this whole little bin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, this is the same thing. And 5 and 6. Okay. Oops, you can't see that green. So there's those 4 and these 2. Aren't they gorgeous? Yes! No teal though, green. The teals that I had just did not go with the green. So it's these 3 colors. This is like a very light aqua. That's a dark, deep imperial purple. This is one of those knit crate yarns. And it's got little sparkly twinkle decay. That's what that was. And then these, oh my goodness, they're just so Denny. Well, it depends. It depends. You could call this little guy a teal. It's a very, very, very light teal. But let me show you how they're working up together. Oh my word. I just can't get enough of it because it's just so beautiful. And I'm working and some of them are like this one here is it's actually a sport weight. So I double it up, and I'm not going to have enough of this for the other side. You'll see what I mean in just a second. And this light green that I showed you, this light green, this light teal, it also is a number 1 fingering, and I double up that. But some of the other ones are DK. But look how pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? I just think they are so totally gorgeous. Now, what I'm going to do on this end here, when I get done with this dark purple, this green comes next. And after the green, that will be the middle. That will be like the very center. And the very center will be this color. This is that twinkle decay. It's so beautiful. And it's, even though it's wool, it's going to be perfect for the spring, like to wear, because the colors are still bright and cheery. It's going to be perfect for those, grab and go, right? You just have it in the car. And I love it because it's not, I love shawls, I love wraps, but these shrugs are so unbelievably me. And I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. So I showed you this one. So that's what you got. That's what I've been working on the last month, month and a half. Um, I've worked on those loveys. There's a lot I still have to put away. I mean, okay, so I tried, somebody had asked me in one of my, no, excuse me. I saw a video, or maybe it was just a picture, I can't remember, a tutorial on how to do these cats. And I thought, I'm going to try that. You know, it's like a cat border, or, you know, it's supposed to look like cat faces and paws hanging over. I tried it. I looked at it. I said, I don't get it. I don't want to do it. Have you guys ever do that? Like, you get something in your head and you have this ideal of what it's going to look like, and you try it, you start it, and you're going, ugh, that is not what I want. Take it apart. That's what I did with this. I just am not digging it at all. Well, now that I look at it, I can see it, but I think I did the pattern wrong. But anyway, I don't like the way this is working up. I mean, I see it here in the screen, but it's like, okay, I tried it. I see it. I don't care for it. I'm not gonna do it. So all the colors I had picked out to do a blanket in that, because I was just trying to see if it worked. All those, they are making noises in there that I do not want. I don't want to know what they're doing. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Deb, for all the compliments. That, yeah, and Mr. Happy is the one that picked out that light teal, because I was going to pick this. And he goes, ah, no way. No, I appreciate that, Brenda, but no. So I said, well, which green would work better with, hold on, this green? You know, and I like this green. And he says, no, that's like a fluorescent orange cone in the middle of the street that nobody likes. And so he told me to use this one instead. And I think, I mean, it's not even close, you know, but I think it works. I think it really does work. Yeah, put it in timeout or just take it apart. Well, hi, how are you, handmaid? How are you? Anyway, I keep forgetting your name, sweetheart. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to think here. I can't remember your first name. So, I am so excited. I'm hoping I can get that done before my trip to Georgia. I'm hoping it'll be done. I'll just call you HD. All right, HD. Okay. So, what else have I got going on? I've been working a lot on my diamond painting. You couldn't tell by looking at it, but I've been working. I really want to get finished with this diamond painting so I can start on another one. I have two of them in the closet here that I have not finished. And I'm frustrated because I really want to finish one to hang it up on the wall. And my friend had gifted me one, and it's so beautiful. It was a Christmas gift, and she gifted it to me last, when was it? I can't even remember when we got together, but she had gifted it to me, and it reminds me of my mom, and it reminds me of my friend that made it for me. And it's a smaller one, and but I really would like to just finish one and be able to display it in my living room. And hopefully my cats won't destroy it. Yeah, we have the younger cat, Pixie, she is so aptly named. But she is, I don't see her assimilating into the family. She's just not assimilating. And the problem is we don't want to put her out because she's not spayed. She hasn't had her shots. And I don't, we just don't want to let her out, you know? And the shelters are already so overrun with I'm trying to find something to prop my feet on, y'all, because she is. I have my. Let me see. Maybe she'll stay. But the shelters are so overrun with cats, and I just, to be honest, I don't want her. All right. Thank you so much, Tina. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, yes, please do. Please do. Thank you. Have a blessed day. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what to do about her. And you know, she's tearing up my house, and it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating all around. And what are you into? What are you into? You want to come in and lay on a bed? Go lay on the blanket. Go lay on the blanket. It's okay. It's okay. So, anyway, so for the next foreseeable future, I will be working on that, and I have been watching channels. I want you guys to know that most of you don't have channels, but those of you that do, I do watch some occasional videos. Hi, Samantha. How are you? It's so funny when I see your name, Samantha. I think of, I don't know if you've watched it, but there's a British TV show called, oh my word, now I can't remember. My husband is going to shoot me that I don't remember. But the main character, the main female character's name is Samantha Stewart. And she goes by Sam. Inspector Doyle. Foyle's War. Foyle's War. No, I'm good to go, Samantha. Thank you so much. Yeah, Foyle's War has the main female lead. Her name is Samantha Stewart. It's so cute. We love that show. So anyway, let's see what else. What have you guys been working on? Tell me some of the things you've been working on. I know Linda said she's been working on a shrug. I can't remember, the name of it escapes me now. What she was working on. I have a couple of patterns. Let me see what the name of this one is. Chione. And this one is Sarayu. And this one is... Here's a card. See, now it's getting into to spring. You know, it's spring, obviously, but the weather is starting to turn warmer. And the things that I had wanted to get done before spring come around is already too late. And so now it has to wait until late summer to get them ready for... Okay, so Brenda says, oh, Denny says, I'm making Peeps for your grandbabies. Peeps. Like the candy Peeps or something else? Brenda's crocheting a handbag, going to start the easy sweater pattern. What easy sweater pattern are you going to be making? And are you using a pattern for a handbag? Oh, I wanted to explain something. I found some zippers. Sounds kind of random, but I found some zippers. And you know what I want to make with those zippers? I've seen a couple videos how they take the zipper and they crochet a single crochet all the way around the actual zipper into the fabric with a really tiny hook, a stainless steel hook, and then they use they use any kind of material that'll fit in the hook, but I was thinking a mercerized cotton. I have a number 3 weight cotton. Let me see here. I don't even know where it is right now, to tell you the truth. It's in one of the bins that I have. But I was thinking a mercerized cotton small bag. Wouldn't that be neat? Just a small, however big the zipper is, you know? So if the zipper's like this big, and you can crochet handles that come up through the side, or just like a little handle, like to make it like they used to make purses that can fit on your elbow, you know? Wouldn't that be so cool, right, Denny? Deb's working on sewing in ends of a blanket. Well, you got until Christmas to get that done. So yeah. Okay, here's a question you can answer. So when you get ready, okay, you finished your last project. You finished your last project and you're ready for a new one. Do you go find a project, a pattern, and then go look for the yarn? Or do you look at your stash and go, I think I'd like to make a blank. Let's go find a pattern, or just make one up that you want to do. Which one do you normally, what camp do you usually fall in? Pattern first, yarn first. Which one? I think I'd love to see those peeps. Denny, you'll have to send me a picture. Katie Ree. Interesting. Brenda picks the pattern and goes to get the yarn. Do you have a stash at home, Brenda, or are you saying you got to go buy some yarn? Deb says pattern first. Yes. I think that's the way a lot of people do it. I guess I'm just the oddball out. I mean, I do get the patterns. I'll just collect the patterns and then, but I see yarn that kind of like yells at me, I gotta make this. Okay. Well, there you go. A stash. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Do you guys mainly use acrylic, or what is your primary fiber in your stash? My back is really starting to ache. You haven't bought yarn since November. Man, you are good. That is so good. Danny, you're very, you have a lot of self-control. She comes out with the best patterns. Yes, she does. She so does. Okay. Um, Give me just a second, y'all. I need to adjust for just a minute. Pick Maisie up for just a second. She was sleeping so nice. Hold on. Oh, better. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Brenda says acrylic. Danny, acrylic. Um, Deb, that's a good point. When you make things for other people, it's good to have acrylic. Yeah. Yeah. So when I make the loveys, the little things to give to people, I like doing them in the acrylic too because it's easier to keep clean, right? So right now I have the most of acrylic, but when I make things for myself, I my tendency is to go right toward the wool or the cotton blend. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got I've got my computer on a table and it's just let's move you back over here. I have a little bit of everything. Krill just is no mess, no fuss when it comes to being taken care of. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is there a certain acrylic name brand that you normally use? What's your favorite acrylic? I think right now mine is it's a toss up between the Big Twist and the I love this yarn. Oh, puppy, here's the. I personally don't wash anything. Well, it's not that I don't wash anything, but before I gift it, I usually don't. I usually just give the washing instructions to the person. And if the to me, here's what in fact, I'm looking at some yarn right now, and I asked my friend because she had given it to me. It's so stiff, I don't want to work with it. And that's my thing. If the acrylic is so stiff, I will not work with it. I don't want to use it. I don't want it on my shelf. In fact, I'm thinking I want to go through my colors on my shelf as well. And a lot of what I have hanging up, oh, well, let me go back to my shrug, okay? Green. Right now, I'm gravitating towards green. Well, purple always. Purple, but now I'm gravitating towards pinks, like light blush pinks, just lighter pinks, not bright, and greens, but not that one right there. I don't know if you can see the color, but it's like an olive green. And I love the yarn, don't like the color. I would love to work with it. Don't know who I'd give it to because it's olive green, and I am not an olive green person. I'm not. You just basically do everything, don't you, Denny? Whatever you got a good sale on, that's good. I wish I could show you this little gal just curled up on my lap. It's the cutest thing. It's like a little kitten in my lap. And Lila was barking at the garbage man. The garbage man just come up. Are you really, Deb? Now, are you going to wear it or are you going to gift it? See, I know it's pretty, but I don't wear it. I don't wear it at all. A mosaic. But no, I don't do, first of all, I don't do mosaic. But nice try, Linda. Um, um, I don't buy a lot of my own. People give you, well, that's great. You've got patrons. You've got a patronage, Denny. Oh, that's cute. Um, well, the thing is that I hesitate. The only wool I have, well, no, that's not wool, is it? Let me see here. What was the yarn that I used for my, it must have been acrylic, my blanket. I made a blanket that I got for Christmas, but I think it was just acrylic yarn. Yeah, but who wants to be rough? I mean, uh, well, see, I know you can, Brenda, and yes, it would make really good baskets or something that needs something stiff. But if I have to work with it, I'm not going to make it. Bye, Linda. Have a blessed day, honey. Did you see my shrug that I was working on, Linda? The glacket, 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 the glacket shrug. I'll have to look up that one that you're working on. Let's see here. You. I don't like stiff yarns. I don't. Um, and see, I hesitate. Okay, good. I just wanted to double check and see. I really want to see your shrug that you're working on, Expression Fiber Arts, the crocheted one. I'll have to look that one up. So, let's see here. What else was I going to talk about? See, doing a live and just doing it this way for me is so much easier than trying to do a video here, a video there, every week or something, because it takes me time to film it, but then it also takes like hours and hours to upload, and I don't have that kind of time. So I hope you guys don't mind my doing it like this. So behind me here this is all my cotton and cotton blend yarn, and I have another 3. See, this is 3 across, is it? Wait a minute. Yeah, 3 across, and on the other side of the window I have 3 more shelf things that go just as high with my actually, no. Okay, just these first 2 have the yarns in them, because there's other 2 more back here, and those have all of my of finished projects that I've done. And then over on that side, I've got 3 things full of my wool yarn and wool blends. And then my shelving unit has all my books and my acrylic. Okay, my coffee is too cold to drink. I just don't like it. I don't like lukewarm. I don't like cold. Unless it's iced, then I'll drink it. But I'm sitting here now as I'm talking and I'm looking across and seeing all the acrylic yarns. And I have a lot of 2-weight, sock yarns, and I've got 3-weight and 4-weight. And it's getting to be a little much because I've had this Stylecraft yarn forever and a day. The colors don't really go, so it's not like I can. I have 2 packages of Premier Anti-Pilling DK in something. I want to make something out of that. That is amazing. It's acrylic cotton blend. I want to make something for myself for the summer with those colors that they've got, like navy blue and like a little mocha color in them. But I need to go through my yarns and just de-stash, but I don't want to get rid of it. I want to be able to gift it to somebody who would really use it. That's the problem. Trying to find somebody who would make good use of it. Yes. Okay. So thank you, Brenda. I'll do that again. My sister-in-law found buku tons of yarn at some kind of a sale, and everything was $1. So she got me, and she got to the counter to pay for what I had picked out, and there was this bag that I had told her to get because it was just a mixed lot, and it had this yarn in it. It had like 6 or 7 skeins of this yarn in this bag here. It was a pound of yarn. So it had been sitting on my shelf forever and a day, or ever since she got it for me, I should say. And I thought, oh, I just want to make something with it. It's so bright and cheery, and it's not something that I would usually wear. And so I just started, and it just turned out to be this. What I did is I went back and forth like you would a ruana or something like that. Measured where I wanted to come down in the back, over and over. Someone. Okay, Denny. Thank you. Anyway, you go back and forth and back and forth, and then I just left the hole, and chained and skipped that many for this neck opening. So it's like, if I stretch it out like that, it looks like a round neck, but if I bring it up to where it is, it's a V-neck. So, isn't that cool? So, and I just did it V-stitches and V-stitches and shells, and then double crochet. So I did a double crochet, a V, a shell and a V and a shell, and then a double crochet. And I just repeated that, and there's 5 of them on each side. Oh, I keep hitting it. Thank you. It's not normally something I would wear because I don't go for the yellows and the oranges. I don't normally wear it, but I just thought that just screams summer and fun, and I just did it. Oh, can I talk to you about weight? Now, I know a lot of people won't go for this, but I had been hearing a lot about a certain diet but really it's not a diet for me. It's actually a new lifestyle, okay? And I am pretty much eating just meat, just carnivore. I mean, just carnivore. I am having meats and eggs. And every once in a while, I'll have some cheese with my eggs because I like them that way. But yeah, pretty much that's it. And in the last 3 weeks, I have, now there was a section of days, like about, maybe about 3, 4 days that it was awful. I mean, because I was like detoxing, basically. I had the worst headache. Oh, it was awful. And yeah, it was really, really bad. But then after that, it's like everything changed. I had energy, even in the afternoon, where I usually got tired around 3, 3 to 5. I would be so incredibly tired. I have just as much energy in the afternoon now as I do in the morning, and I just feel so much better, and I've lost 13 pounds in a couple of weeks. Now, I realize that the majority of that's probably going to be water weight. But my clothes are feeling, fitting a little bit better, and I'm so, so excited about that. Yes. Oh, it's awful. It is, it's awful. I mean, and here's the thing. Here's the thing is when I go to Georgia, to go to Helen, Georgia with my girlfriend next month, it's German. And Germans are renowned for their breads and their pastries. And we had already discussed that that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be enjoying German food. So I'm really going to have to be careful. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, to be honest with you, because I don't know. I know that once I put a pastry in my mouth or a piece of bread in my mouth, it's going to make me start all over again. And a lot of people experience like getting really ill when they do that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But I do want to enjoy myself. And I know that at like for suppers and for lunches, I could probably get away with just doing like a meat, right? And we're going to be bringing our own food for the most. We've decided that it's okay. We can go out a couple times, but we don't want to go out every day because it's going to be too costly. So we're going to be bringing our own food. So I know I can bring my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can bring my own food. In fact, I just had an amazing idea. I was supposed to give her a bunch of like lock and locks, which are like a really good Tupperware container. But what I'm going to do is I'll make my foods, put them in those lock and locks and freeze them, then take them, and then she can keep all the containers. That's what I'm going to do. Smart. Yeah, so as I was making this top, I was watching, there's a gal, it's called Shannon Talks Yarn, and I really appreciate her. She is just amazing. And she's very succinct in her speech. Now, I have, how do I put this? I appreciate some of the things she says. She did a video last week on how to up your game. That'll be just fine, Brenda. That'll be just fine. Hi, Maribel. How are you? How long have you been listening? So, what was I saying? Oh, I was watching her, and she was talking about how to up your game in wearables. Not that that's if you want to make wearables and you want to make them look a little bit more high end. Okay, not saying that this is not. She didn't mean to disparage anything. She's just talking about like in general, right? Well, she talked about the fibers that you use and the weight and all of it. I knew from the beginning. I personally, like, if you gave me, okay, this is made of wool, well, that's a number 3, so I don't want to use that one as an example. But if you gave me this, which is made of wool and polyester, okay, it's got wool in it, or an acrylic yarn, made of a 4-weight acrylic yarn that's a scarf, I would grab this any day because I don't like bulk. And that's, thank you so much, Maribel. I really appreciate it. I don't like, this is okay because it's on top of something, but I really want to start making wearables that are made of a fingering weight because they're lighter, they're not as thick, they don't take up as much room in your closet and in your drawers. And that's part of my problem is I don't have place to store all of them. And so I have to be real careful about, where I or what I make. Yeah, like I made those 2 tops, and it's like this one and that other one, and that fills up one drawer by the time you get done making them. So, keep doing that. I woke up this morning and I must have laid on my right side completely wrong because my hip hurts so bad I could barely walk on it. It ached. I put heating pad on it and I took a anti-inflammatory, but it now sitting here in this chair, this chair is not very comfortable. I think it's too high, and because I can't put my feet flat on the floor. And then when I get a stool or something to put underneath my feet, it's too high, and that means I'm putting more pressure on my back. So anyway, Maribel, did you see my new little puppy? So anyway, I'm looking at my yarns, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Like I said, a lot of it's 3-weight. And the thing is that to make a 3-weight wearable, you need to have so much of it. And I don't have the same color. I'm looking at this yarn now and I'm thinking, that would make a great color block. That would make a really nice little color block top. but it wouldn't be for me. It'd have to be for somebody else because they're not my colors. Yeah, thank you, Denny. I just have to, like I go back and forth. I lay in my chair. When I lay on the couch, when I sleep on the couch, it really bothers me. And and last night though, I laid on the chair, and okay, I'm gonna hold her up. Here we go. Diddy. There's my little puppy. She wants to sleep. She wants to snuggle. Yeah, yeah. So, anyway, what else do I need to talk about? Okay, here's another question for you guys. Let's say somebody gifts you yarn, gifted you some yarn, or you went and got it and it sat on your shelf for months, if not years, and you don't like it, you don't want to use it. What do you do? Her name is Maisie. Maisie. I still have the other puppy and the two cats. I think I might. There's a lady I met, going back to the cat, the one that I don't really like, that's not really getting on in the family. She just, whoa, whoa, honey, whoa. She just doesn't get along with any of the others, you know. Anyway, there's a lady I know. She came in, and I was telling her about her, and she says, "I wish I would have known." She said, "Because I take cats off the street all the time, or I find cats and I pay for them to be spayed, and I get all their shots, and then I let them back out." Give it away, somebody else will love it. Yeah, trying to find somebody else that will love it. That's the problem. My area, I don't have a whole lot of people that want this yarn, and I don't want to give it to Goodwill. I'm sorry, I don't want to take it to Goodwill because I've seen what's in Goodwill, and I don't, I go in there and I'll see, sometimes I'll get something, but it's like it's been in Granny's basement in a bin in a box in the way corner, and it hadn't been opened up in 30 years, and they just don't want it, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be able to gift it to somebody that will love it and work with it and appreciate it, even though I don't like it. Yeah, and yeah, yeah. Denny, you give it away. Do you feel bad if somebody gives something to you and you give it away? Does that make you feel guilty? She's licking on me. Yeah, I'm looking at some yarn now. It's like a army olive green. I got four huge 100-gram skeins of this yarn at Ollie's, and it was cheap. It was like $4 a piece or something like that. And so I bought it. Yeah, I can't pass that up. It's a really good yarn. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's soft. I like it. I bought it, but I'm never going to use it. It's like, so what gives? I don't know. Do you hear her whining? She's like breathing, and she's got something in her nose. Just whining. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. I that's kind of how I feel. Yeah. I wouldn't tell the person. But there's so much of it, of this brown tan yarn. And it's all that Sayel, the old name brand Sayel yarn that was, you know, the first acrylic type, yarns and stuff. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to use up some of those yarns. Well, what you need? What you need? Hmm? You just not comfy? You just not comfy? Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Brenda, thank you so much for coming this morning. I am so glad to see your name and your face up here. I appreciate it. You just don't know how much I appreciate you guys for supporting me and loving me through these really weird days when I can come on and pop up and hi, hi. Oh, oh, oh. Isn't she the cutest, guys? She's just the cutest little thing. Ugh. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? I think her cat nap is over. Her puppy nap. Yeah, I think I probably ought to go to probably work on my diamond painting for a little bit and watch some podcasts. And you guys are amazing. You've used almost half of it. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, back in the day it was good, and I'm sure that when it was new, it was, really good. But now it's stiff and rough, and it hurts my hands to work with it. My time is too valuable. I want to work with the yarns that feel good in my hands. But I know everybody is different, right, Danny? Everybody's different, and everybody, it's you've got a lot of talent. You've got a lot of talent. Oh, I want to ask anybody real quick. Has anybody made those emotional chickens? What a emotional support chicken or whatever it's called? I'm debating, but I'm like, okay, is it going to be one of those things that just, eh, okay, fine, it's there. Or is it actually going to be something that I enjoy doing? Because I don't do amigurumi. I've seen a lot of people do them. I don't want to be like everybody else, but at the same time, right? It's just like, is it something that I just should think about? I think I'm gonna need to get a nap. This little one gets up really early. The primary color you have the most of is peach. Peach is such a good color. I'm thinking now. I mean, that would go with anything. Peach, any other color would go with peach. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I have one peach. Now, yellow might not go with it, and orange, but if you break it up, chickens scare you, Deb. Oh, goodness gracious, that's so funny. You're going to be making some, Denny? Are you going to make a big ones, or are you talking about the peeps or the little ones that you're going to be making for the grandkids? The peeps chickens. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I saw the pattern and I'm like, I don't know if I like the pattern, if I want to do one, if I would really like it. Then I have to go out and buy some fiber fill, and if I don't have the fiber fill, if I don't want to buy the whole bag of fiber fill, I'm going to have to find old T-shirts of Mr. Happy's that he doesn't want to wear. Is that a Danny, is that a tutorial or Etsy? Is that what Ravelry? What do you want? She is just something else. She just loves love, 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 love. He's so cute. What's the matter? What's the matter? Oh, you're such a love bug, aren't you? You're such a love bug. But I will tell you something. The last couple months, I have been really good about trying to finish one project before I start another, especially if it's a wearable. Okay, got to give me credit for that because usually I have like 15 whips. Well, these bins over here still have a ton of UFOs and whips and yeah, yeah. Oh, that's precious, Denny. Oh, I love that. Well, I would let you borrow little Maisie, but I don't want to give her up. Your chicken will probably be bigger than Maisie. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else that you guys need to tell me or ask me, I might just go ahead and pop off and maybe do some diamond painting and try to get this little one. I got to take her out and go potty, I think. She can't hold it very long. Hey. Life, when you look for the blessings in life, you find them, and being grateful, you know, being grateful for those little things in life. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Denny. I'm going to look that up later today. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay? Bye.